Hello everyone and welcome to my corner of the world. So it's Saturday and I've decided to do a video about, well, yesterday for me, but today for all of you in America and Canada, Northern Hemisphere basically. So it's International Coming Out Day and I just wanted to touch on the whole idea of coming out. First of all, that's two, one. First of all, never come out until you are perfectly ready to, because it can just have the worst effects. People may not be ready for your reaction, you may not be ready for people's reactions, and they just may not be ready for the whole idea of you being either bisexual or homosexual. It's probably going to be more of a shock if it's homosexual, I don't know. Bisexual's a little bit more accepted because it's half heterosexual. Well, that's debatable, it's not half and half, that's a whole other debate, so I'm not even going to worry about that. But yeah, well, I love that in this day and age there is an actual day dedicated to coming out. I mean, I never came out on that day. Mine was a really crazy sort of, yeah, I'm just gonna come out to two gossips and have the whole world know, like, instantly. But, you know, that kind of awareness, like social media, that's fantastic. So many of you have support these days, the kind of support that I may not have had. I mean, I didn't have any mentors, and that's another thing. I was talking with a friend of mine, Sam, and he says to me, this is community evolution. Basically, we can now help our friends with their children, or help our children, or help our nieces and nephews, and so on and so forth. We can be mentors, or, like, you know, big brothers or uncles, or all that to whoever needs the support, and that's fantastic. I have no doubt believing that the suicide rate is going to go down tons because there are more of us to help out. Even if you're not a homosexual or a bisexual or a transgender or a transsexual or anything, keep an open mind, you know, like, help someone through it, even if you can't quite handle the fact that someone you know is like that. And if you can't, I think you really need to jump into this, you know, you need to jump into this new decade, this new century. I mean, we're in the 21st century, we're 13 years in. You know, it's about time we just jump forward. I mean, it's more accepted. It's not totally accepted. Like, for example, Russia, won't even touch on that. That's all kinds of just annoying. But I do love that the dude from Prison Break, can't remember his name, Wentworth Miller perhaps, he was like, no, I'm not coming to whatever it was because you hate gays, and he's a homosexual. And then Cher was like, hell no, I'm not performing in your country because you hate gays. That's fantastic. That is how we make progress. That is how we show people that being ridiculous. You can see my yeah, you can see my reflection, and I'm gesticulating and stuff. Anyway, completely off topic. Yeah, we're just completely boycotting Russia. Now, I had a discussion with Bo not too long ago about, you know, whether or not we should. And I don't think we should be boycotting Russia just because, you know, meeting hate with hate is, well, you know, two wrongs don't make a right. But I do believe, and this is how Bo said it to me, if we make them aware that we aren't happy with the way they're behaving, not disadvantage them, but just perhaps limit them with what they can do in terms of pop culture and who we are as a world, we could probably help them to understand that it's not necessarily a bad thing. I mean, the torture that they've done, they practically have laws against homosexuality. That is ridiculous. Back to what today's about, International Coming Out Day. I love the idea of it because so many of you can come out, so many of you who are probably thinking about coming out will have so much to, you know, so much to look at, so many resources to read about how better to do it or not. It's just, yeah, it works. Anyway, that's all from me this week. I hope you're having a lovely weekend because mine's nice and sunny, as you can see. And that is all. Have a good weekend. I've already said that. Ciao for now.
This video was brought to you by the colour gold and the disposition of stability. We will see you next time on Time of Gay. Bye bye now.